Good afternoon. We're at 12 o'clock already. Where's the morning gone? I don't know. I had loads planned to get done this morning and I haven't done hardly any of it. Never mind, because we've got a fabulous, outrageous outlet show. There is nothing on this counter over £10.50. I know. And it's all 2 Red Robins, which is really, really exciting. So, first of all, let me introduce you to the team that we've got today. We've got Andrew producing.
Hello.
We've got Becky on cameras with the fancy nails. And you've got me, I'm afraid. So hard luck. Right, let me tell you where you can watch us and how to shop. So you can watch us on YouTube, so you can put us on your big TV. You can watch us on Facebook, Instagram, and on our website, which is highlightcrafts.com. If you're going to shop on either of our social platforms, all we're going to do is give you a code, and all you need to do is type shop and then that code into the comments underneath the live video stream, and that's going to pop it into a basket for you. Then we're going to send you a message that says thank you for your order, and in that message there will be a link. Click that link, that will take you to checkout. The sooner you check out, the sooner we can pick and pack those orders for you. Before you check out though, log in please, because then you get your club discount, your loyalty points, and on a basket spend over £35, and you get a lot for £35 on this show, no postage. If you're going to shop with us on our website, highlightcrafts.com, the easiest thing to do is just to add the items to your basket. You'll get a little red shopping bag appear at the top of your screen, and that's where all your goodies go into. And when you're ready to turn those into Happy Post, click on that bag and that will take you through checkout. Right, shall we get stuck in? Let's. So first of all, You're My Jam. This is a nested set of jars, which is absolutely lovely. I'm just going to bring this in so that you can see. Look how fabulous this is. So you're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 dies in there that can all be cut out with the matching artwork, which is still available in the original colourway for free. So you're getting 8 dies. I think this is a great one. I love containers. You know I love containers. I love the idea of being able to just cut over there and push flowers into it. I think it's a cracking price and it's a cracking die. Shop Jam, $5.99. I mean $5.99. If you make your own jams, use these as your little labels, your price labels. But I love the artwork on this. It just looks like glass. It's very, very clever. So Shop Jam will get you that for $5.99. And I'm just going to show you this card as well, because you can see there, that's exactly what's been done by our Kath Westwood. So she's cut in and she's filled all those lovely little flowers up there. Isn't that lovely? This, I tell you what, would be brilliant cut on our printable acetate, because it will then absolutely look like glass. Lovely, aren't they, those? So Shop Jar will get you that for Shop Jam will get you that for $5.99. I'm not surprised. Then we've got You Quack Me Up. Now, this for Easter, I think is just perfect. It's $4.99 and it's Shop Quack. Look at that. And it's a Swift die. So you're getting lots of die cuts on there. So you've got the main characters and then you've got them in a smaller size and in reverse. So it's 1 die, but you get 8 die cuts. Again, the artwork is still available for you. And I love the way they're painting the eggs. Isn't that cute? So if you make up little goodie bags for the kids at Easter, this would be a lovely one to decorate the tops of those with, wouldn't it? So Shop Quack, $4.99. See if I've got one with this on. Yeah, I have. Well, this is an SVG one, so it's not quite this size, but you'll see what they look like. Isn't that lovely? It's really pretty, isn't it, that? I think it's really nice. In fact, what we've got to type in, we've got a giveaway. I'm going to give this card away. Our lovely Lou Patton's made this, so we're going to send you that out. You've got to type in wombat.
Like the animal, not one singular bat, wombat. Just in case.
Like 4 candles.
A bit like that, yeah.
Right, so Shop Quack will get you that one. Next, Shop Early. Now, this is brilliant because you're going to get high quality photopolymer stamps. And I'm just going to explain to you how they are different to acrylic stamps. When photopolymer is manufactured, they're exposed to really high light. And what that does to the polymer is it makes it absorbent. So when you ink on top of it, it takes the ink into the polymer, and then when you press it down, it releases that ink. An acrylic is a inferior product, and sometimes the ink can sit on the top and bobble. So if you ever get that patchy look, and it's with an ink pad that's made for stamping, so not a distress ink, because that's not made for stamping unless you want that shabby look, this polymer will give you a brilliant result. So you've got the bucket in there and the feather, you've got the rabbit, you've got the little, what are they called? Pussy willows. You've got the little robin in there. Carrot?
Oh, I couldn't see it. I'm sorry. There's a rabbit. I thought it was a carrot. I know.
Should have gone to Specsavers, kid.
It would have been cheaper.
It would have been cheaper. And then you've got all your florals on there as well. So this is the most expensive item on the show, and it's £10.49. You have a £27.49 saving, and then you get the dies that coordinate. Absolutely, because you love colouring in, but cutting it out is a pain in the neck. You've got the dies, so you're getting, tell me, 9 dies, and your A5 early bloom stamp set, 2 red robins, shop early, £10.49. I mean, that's just crazy. If you've got a crafter in your life and you want something alternative to chocolate, that might be the thing. Now the next one is absolutely beautiful. So shop frame. It's going to get you this for £8.99. You've got a £9 saving on this. There's 3 dies in here, but look how beautiful these frames are. Aren't they lovely? And I love these because what it means is, can I open it? Yeah, I can. I want to show you the full size of these because you need to see these. This is lovely, and it does come with artwork, but I'm thinking about all the rice papers that David's brought you recently. I'm thinking about the MDF that we've brought you recently and how you could cut these out of probably a thin grey board, and I mean a thin grey board, or our mono or our posh card, and build this up to look dimensional. Then you could add your cadence onto this. So build up a few layers so it looks like chipboard, and then start to use your cadence on this, because that's lovely. So yes, it's a frame or it's a set of nesting shapes. It's up to you, but it's £8.99. And if there's any of them left, I'm having that one because I didn't even know that existed. But I love it, and it'd be really nice on the MDF that I'm about to put together. Hopefully, if it arrives. Shop frame, £8.99, £9 saving. Right, next, wild, £4.49 for this one. You've got your wild flower sprig with the fundamental die that goes around there, and your reflection artwork that you can download for free from highlightcrafts.com. Shop wild, £4.49. If you got the jars, this will be really nice with the jars because it's a really delicate. It's got a little bit of clover in there. I haven't seen clover for a long time. A little bit of clover in there and your little white flowers, and then it's got a little bit of height to it as well. And remember, when Amanda brings you the boards and she fills it and she makes it much bigger and fuller, that's what you can do. But £4.49, that's crazy. Right, shop hard next. Hard working gathering. These are our busy bunnies. So he's painting with carrot juice, which just makes me smile. You've got you've got Gregory, I want to call him, Gardener Greg, with the Brussels sprouts, and then you've got the little bunnies at the bottom. How cute are they? And again, you've got 1 die, but you've got 12 die cuts, because again, it's worth £4.50. £4.50. That's crazy, isn't it? Absolutely amazing. So sometimes when you see a big collection, you're like, yeah, I like it, but how many times would I use all of it? This is brilliant. When you get things like this, this is the time when you stock up and you build your stash. Shop hard, £4.50. Right, wheelbarrows next. Love this. 1 die, 3 die cuts, so you're getting the different sizes again in this. Containers. Anything that you can put stuff in, whether it's the little bunnies, because they would work beautifully alongside that, whether it's the little bunnies, whether it's flowers, whatever you decide to have in, whether it's one of the little birds nesting in there, doesn't really matter. Or wheelbarrow, you're going to use time and time again. Men's cards, women's cards, children's cards, all of that. Shop wheel, £3.90. How are we get? How have £3.90? That's mad. That's like £1.30 per size. Yeah, I love that. And again, you get the artwork with it, which is really important, I think. So shop wheel, £3.90. Violet, fancy a wild violet? That's lovely too. So you can cut this out several times and snip into the flowers and decoupage them up. Maybe you got the hot fix rhinestones, you could put some of the little gems inside. Pop that on a 4x4, the pearlescent 4x4 cards we've been selling, with a little sentiment and maybe a little spritz of something like shake and gilt, and that's your card done. $3.99 will get you that die. That's amazing. Right, next, Wonder. Now this one, I don't know how many of these we've got, but this is, for me, is an absolute necessity because it is ram jam packed, full of florals. Look at that lot. You got it, love?
Yeah, I was thinking the different Wonder.
Okay.
Go for a Wonder.
Okay.
I couldn't find
You are confused today, aren't you, Andrew?
Yeah.
Are you confused, love? Are you all
It's a long
kerfuffled? This is brilliant. £5.49.
That's not Wonder.
What?
That Wonder's
The ducks.
the
Is
ducks.
it?
Yeah.
All right. No, that's Wonder.
Oh,
This is
Wonder.
Wild and Wonderful.
Wonder.
Wonder
And
and
I was
Wonder.
looking for the right one.
You're looking for Wonder.
I found it.
Have you got it?
With an off.
Yeah.
Is it £5.49?
It is fine.
Okay, we're in business, team.
Yeah, be careful when you're typing it in.
Yes,
This one-
make sure you put an O,
Yeah.
WONDER. That's Wonder, as in wonderful, right? Wonderful and wild. One plate, all of those flowers, £5.49. Andrew, you buy coffee, don't you, on your way up to work?
Unfortunately, yeah.
How much do you pay for coffee?
If I'm getting a Starbucks, it's normally £5 or £6, £7 if it's a speciality.
£5.49.
And
Right,
the coffees are available.
they are available, but are they as good? Don't know. I don't know, I don't drink coffee. Shop free next, $4.99. So again, more of these wonderful wild flowers. You've got the poppies as a little swift, and then you've got the bouquet in there, $4.99. This is the time to get a lot for a little. We all like that, don't we? We love, absolutely love a bargain. Well, this whole counter is just bargain after bargain after bargain. Flowers, you can never have enough, whether you are a very simple in the way that you craft, so very slimline and very clean and very pretty. These are going to be great. If you love putting loads of stuff everywhere, these are going to be amazing too. I don't know if I've got anything with them on. I don't think I have. No, but they are just beautiful. I love dies like this. Absolutely love it. Right, Wonder next, as in WANDER.
Very limited.
Very limited. I love this die. $6.99. Look at them. Aren't they pretty with their bonnets, their Easter bonnets on? I love them. I love the way that they're woggling. You can see the movement in the die, can't you? You can just see it with the way that the feathers go. $6.99 is going to get you one die with 3 die cuts on. I'll show you the size of it and then you gauge how big they're going to be. But I just think they're fabulous. If you've got 2 best friends, this is going to be amazing to send, and I know exactly who I would send that to. Exactly. Used to go out every Friday night in high heels and short skirts, and now we're like waddling along because we're getting old. But yes, that one, fabulous. Shop Wonder, $6.99. Right, scenes next. These are fabulous. We need a starting point for our story, and this is quite moody. This is all about the twilight moments, so I'm opening it. Sam's not here, so I'm not going to get into trouble. And I'll pack it up. I'll pack it back up really carefully. So in here, you're going to get 2 of each of the designs on 200 GSM cardstock, and then you're going to get 1 of each on a 140 vellum. So you're getting fantastic, really moody backgrounds. These would be great for Halloween as well, I'm not going to lie.
2 left to allocate.
Oh, we've got 2 left to allocate, so you're going to have to be quick. That one with silhouettes on. If you've got any of the silhouette stamps of the dies, would look amazing. You've got the Galaxy going off in there. Anybody that's into the sci-fi, that'll be perfect for that. So you're getting all of these fabulous patterns, even the Starry Nights, and then going into the deep, deep winter with the snow on the ground there. The colours are magnificent in this. I love this kit. That blue is just stunning. And then you get exactly the same again, but on vellum. And this is a really interesting thing to do. If you put one over the top of the other, Look how it changes that. So you can have it directly over the top, it doesn't look much different, but as you move it along, if you move it over slightly, it just makes that forest look denser and denser and denser. And then what happens if we put it over this one? Some will work and some won't, but you just have to try it. Oh yeah, I quite like that too. So play around with the vellums and the papers, but we only have 2 left to allocate. So if you oh, it's gone. Righty-ho. That was easy. Well done. You got that one. I will put that back properly. I won't make Sam do it, I promise.
Sure.
No, I will, Andrew, because that girl is a little workhorse. Right, so let's pop that underneath there. Shop scene. That can go in the bin. Right, next, think. Think outside the pot. So you've got nested teapots in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different sizes. How pretty is that? I love that die. I think it just reminds me of my grandma. She went into my grandma's kitchen and it was a really tiny, tiny kitchen. You look at it now, literally tiny. I don't think you would have even, if you took the sink out and the cabinets, you might have got a single bed in there, but it would have been a push. But she had this lovely little pantry, and in a pantry she had all the bone china. Just, oh, it was lovely. Anyway, think outside the pot. So you're going to get those nested teapots. Shop Think, $6.99. Now then, go on, Andrew.
I was going to say, don't forget that there is downloadable artwork reflections for all of these. A few people have asked.
Okay, yes, there is. Absolutely. It's all available from PowerlightCrafts.com. So the chorus line next. I love this. Look at these 4. Isn't that super cute? And I love them from the back as well, because I just think it's a really clever thing. So they could have, they're out and about and they're watching all the robins as they're flying around, and these 4 are sat there going, oh, I wonder what they're doing today, because they can talk to each other, the birds and the dogs. I don't know whether you knew that or not, but they can. And then all these little detail lines will add in that fur to that artwork. It's very, very clever. And it's 2 dies in that one. So 3 of them are linked and 1 of them is separate. Shop Chorus, £5.49. Now, 2 of my favourites that we've ever done, and these are just because they make me laugh. I just think they just make me laugh so much. This one reminds me of Kenny Rogers. Shop Terence, £3, with his cowboy hat on and his little flowers. Isn't he lovely with his neckerchief on? For £3. Do you know what? If you use it half a dozen times, it's worth it, isn't it? Shop Terence is £3. And then Shop Teresa. Oh, it's just their facial expressions. I love them. These would be really fun with speech bubbles. So if you made yourself some speech bubbles and just put funny sentiments in there, these would be absolutely great for that. Totally awesome, things like that. Teresa, £3. Now then, Shop Sweet. This is incredible value for money. I know you've seen this quite a few times recently, but it's absolutely amazing. Shop Sweet for $7.99. You're going to get your outside and your inside edge, so you're getting a heart frame, so you could use that completely independently if you wanted to. And then you get the piece that goes in the middle. It cuts out all these sweethearts. Okay, so you've got that, and that's what it looks like with your love hearts. Now, if you just did that out of a colour, you could put your own little messages in there. But then you also get these extra little pieces that you can use. You get inside and outside again for the smaller version, plus the heart. Then you get hugs, love, XOXO, be mine, kisses, and sweet. All of that for $7.99. That's crazy. Honestly, these prices, I looked at it this morning, I was like, wow, not sure how we're doing this, but we are. But none of these are going to come back. So once they've gone, we're not restocking. So this is your last, well, one of your chance to get it because it's not coming back. I love that. Look at that with the little shaker card. Isn't that sweet? I think that's really pretty. Put a little picture in there with all your little bits and bobs inside. I think it's really cute. Right, next, tulip. Spring tulips. This is a really pretty die. The artwork on this is stunning. We use an illustrator called Max, and his digital colouring skills are off the chart. He's so good at what he does. I mean, he's been with Stephanie and Carl for a long, long time now, but honestly, I'd love to meet him because his talent is exceptional. I'm going to open this. I'm going to get in trouble for that. But look, it's just a really, really pretty flower and you get the smaller version too. So that could go on your card front, build it up, build the bouquet up, cut them out and do them in different colours, and then that could be on the back of the envelope. Really, really pretty. Don't forget we've got those pet sheets in now that you can print your own clear stickers, which is really cute. So don't forget you can print your reflections and things like that on there as well. Shop Tulip, $3.99. Right, Shop Small next gets you the small Harmonious Hellebore. Well, it's not that small, is it? Look at it, it's a decent size. And I love it that we give you these matte layer dies, because you can matte them or you can use it as an aperture. So you could have your card front, have your aperture there and your aperture there with your flowers going up, join it with another flower in the middle, sentiment down the side, job done. So Shop Small will get you that for $4.99. Very pretty, isn't it? And it also almost looks like a little bit, no, it's not a hellebore, it's not a Christmas rose, is it, Becky?
I think so.
Or is it? I'm going to say it looks like a Christmas rose. It's very pretty, but I do think you could use it all year round. Shop Small, $4.99. Ribbit. Love Ribbit. Look at him. I love that. That's what makes me laugh. It just makes me smile. And look at his legs like that. It's like he's doing yoga as he's fishing. And his big feet, look. Shop Ribbit, £4.49. I mean, come on, that's a lot of fun. If you know somebody that goes fishing and you make them a birthday card for the next 5 years with that, they're not going to complain, are they? You can do something different, switch it up. Right, let's have a see who's watching us today then, shall we? Hi, Sue. Lisa. Hi, Mel. Could you wish my husband happy anniversary for me today? Yes, Lisa, I can, but I don't know what it's called. So message back in, Lisa, and tell me what it's called, and I'll wish him happy anniversary. But Lisa's husband, happy anniversary for today. How many years as well, Lisa, please? Lovely. Teapot's great for Alice in Wonderland projects. Good shout, Alison. Yeah, absolutely. Love that. Don't forget to type wombat into the comments. I'd like one. I don't know. Not sure what that is like. But yeah, hello to everybody. Tracy, Karen, Jane, Lynn, all of you, Lindsay, Jules. Thank you so much for joining me. It's lovely, as ever, to have your company. Thoroughly appreciate it. Otherwise, I'm just here on my own talking to nobody. It's kind of standard, actually. I do that a lot. I remember when we lived in our old house, because I used to work in the attic. I literally used to climb a ladder up to the attic. And one night, Mick shouted up, "Are you still on the phone?" What are you talking about? I haven't been on the phone. He said, "Melanie, you've been talking to somebody for 2 hours. Are you off the phone?" I'm like, "No, I've just been talking to myself." It's like, seriously? I went, well, I got the right answer then, don't I? There you go. Right, next, Shop Cosmos. So this has got 3 dies and 3 die cuts. So they're individual. This is, oh yes, it has, because it's split. Right, let me grab this for you. And let me grab this one, because this shows you everything. So if you take this flower, it's split. So this is what we call our split unity die. So if I just take this out of here, off here like this, this can then go on your card like that, and you position it wherever you want it to be. Do it like this. Position it wherever you want it to be on that card, and then cut it. Now, you'll do it on the front, obviously, not on the back. So once you've cut that out there, you can always go in and cut another one out, and then just finish off that edge, okay, with your scissors. Oh, I thought you were asking me something then, Andrew. So you can, and you've got both sides. So you can have them split. It's a very, very clever thing, but please don't think that your die is broken. It is, but it's broken for a purpose. And you can always use it because you can match up the 2 ends and cut them together if you want a perfect matte layer. But how pretty is that card? Isn't that just lovely? It's really sweet, isn't it? Very, very pretty. And then using the Cosmos just by itself, the large one there, look how that really creates an impact. Lisa's husband is called David. David, happy anniversary. Are you looking after each other nicely? I'm sure you are. Otherwise, she wouldn't have asked me to wish you a happy anniversary. But happy anniversary, David and Lisa.
They also probably wouldn't have got to an anniversary if they weren't. What's next, Mel?
He waits for a punchline, and I'm not giving him anything today. Next is rain. Shop rain, fundamental raindrops, so you can have some fun with these. Look at those, aren't they lovely? I think they're fab. You'd even get away with those as leaf shapes as well. So if you're doing these would be great if you're a fabric crafter as well, because to get those shapes as leaves, yes, Andrew?
If you snip the top off, it's a vase.
If you snip the top off, it's a vase. You're quite right, it is. If you snip it to there, it's a vase. If you put a string on it and turn it upside down, it's a balloon. So there's lots of different things that you can make with fundamental raindrops. This would be really nice as an aperture, actually. It would be really lovely. And you could, let me think about this. Yeah, if you took one of these and you found the centre of your card and cut one out and then moved it round and cut another and then another and another, so you're creating like a flower aperture, you could do that as well. But I love that one. Shop Rain is getting you 21 dies for $7.99. 21 for $7.99. I think that would be lovely if you created an aperture that way up like that and then just built a little story inside. I think it's a really clever die, that one.
3 left.
3 left. Okay, it's not going to last very long, is it? Now then, this, I've never seen this character. How have I never seen Bingle?
You're not going to see him because he's gone.
No! Oh, I wanted to buy him. Isn't he lovely? I love him.
He was.
He was. I love a gonk. They're great, aren't they? They're just a bit of fun. Right, he needs to go. Well, he's got to go there. Sorry, Bingle. You've gone to live at somebody else's house now. Now, this one is a deal and a half. Okay? What?
I've just seen the price.
I know, right? This is, I'm going to open it up and then you can see all the dies. This is your treehouse die set. It's blinking brilliant. There is artwork that goes with it. Come on, get your hands in there. Thinking tape that they put on these dies. Right, look at that little lot there. All of that metal coming to you to be able to build your own treehouse / shed / cottage. You've got your ropes in there, you've got your ladder in there, you've got your reel of rope, you've got your branches, you've got a wibbly wobbly ladder, and then you've got your wooden panels. Now, all of this comes to you with a class, and it's got corrugated roof, look, with a class for $9.99.
Hour and 15 minutes as well with Stephanie.
An hour and 15-minute class with Stephanie, plus all the dies, for $9.99. I'm going to say that's the bargain of the day. Are you putting a link in the comments for the class? Thank you. Amongst the trees, but it doesn't have to be a tree house, does it? It can be a shed, it can be a she shed. It's entirely up to you. But I think that is extraordinary value for money. You'd expect to pay $9.99 for a class, right? £30 saving on that, and that's not including the value of that class. And it's with Stephanie, so she'll be teaching you all sorts of different things and probably having a giggle along the way. So that's a great one for that. Shop Tree, not £30, actually saving, $9.99. Absolutely remarkable value for money. I just can't get my head around that at all. Right, let's pop that back in there, and then that's nice and safe. Next one, I haven't seen this one either, and this just made me smile. Look at these two. Look at this. This reminds me, and this sounds really, really bad, but it reminds me of Mick and Bo, because Bo will get up in the morning. So he'll get up in the morning and Mick will go, come on, do your dad's eyes. And he goes over and he cleans his eyes. Every dog that we've had has cleaned his eyes. And he doesn't lick them. He just literally puts his nose in the corners like that and says good morning. But they're inseparable. And it just reminds me of those two. 2 dies, 2 die cuts. I just think that is absolutely delightful. I love the way he's got his paw on his head. So he's the old dog. He's the one that's been around since the kids were little, and the kids have left home and the nest's a little bit empty, and they've decided to get this one here. And Bean, well, he's a proper little mischief, and Milo just has to put up with him because he's super cute, but he drives him mad. I love that die. I think it's super, super sweet. It's Shop Milo, and it's £4.49. Right, Andrew, where am I going now, love? Do you want me to recap? Oh, gosh. Go on, then.
So we'll come back to the beginning.
Oh.
Shop hard.
Right, hang on. Shop hard. This one. Yep, gone.
Then shop wheel, the wheelbarrow.
Good, good shout. That's a good one.
Shop wonder, but the WONDER.
Wonder. Yep.
Yeah, and then obviously the scene paperwork's gone.
Yes.
That's it for now.
Okay, perfect.
We've got low stocks and everything.
Right, come on. You need to get these in your baskets. Oh, he's gone as well. Okay, Nick. What a nice pal going on down there, though. Right, let's start back at the beginning again, and let's take you through because we've got different people joining us all the time. This is probably one of the most versatile dies that you'll ever buy, and I know that sounds ridiculous, but look how different these two cards are, and it's exactly the same die. It's up to you how you build them up and how you decorate them, but look at those. Things like this, even if, think about shaker cards, right? So you've got your piece of white card, you're going to cut the die out of it, the jar out of it. Then you're going to take it, you could take a piece of paper and create a piece that goes over the top of that aperture. Construction weight acetate, you're right.
I've got a crafty tip for this one.
Oh, have you? Gosh. How many signatures are we up to yet?
Not enough.
Go on. You said 600 yesterday.
I did say I'd think about it if they hit 600.
And now I've lost my train of thought. Right, so aperture, piece of construction weight acetate behind, foam tape around the back, and then another piece of acetate or a pattern paper, and then you've got a shaker card. This is going to be brilliant as an aperture. Also, it would be really good if you put ribbit at the side of it, so it's fishing. When I was little, we used to go down to somewhere called Eddisford Bridge, and it was a little cafe and a really steep slope, and you went down to this river, and we used to go on a Sunday morning. My mum would make bacon sandwiches, and we'd take them with us and sit at the side of the river. And used to have a little fishing net, and I'd go in and catch tiddlers, like really teeny tiny little fish. Tiddlers, we used to call them. We always put them back, but used to put them in a jam jar like that. That would be absolutely fabulous. Shop jam, $5.99. Right, Andrew, what's your top tip then?
So, if they want to put flowers in it, they just cut the rim off, and then they put the flowers on top and then put the rim over the rim bit on the one behind, and then it looks like there are flowers inside it. That's a taste of what you might get.
Oh, God. Everyone's going to retract. No, you're doing scan and cut.
You can do that on a scan and cut.
You can do it on a scan and cut, but you're going to be doing the scan and cut.
Yeah, you're right, maybe.
No, you are. I'm absolutely determined I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to go into Blackburn Town Centre on Saturday afternoon with a big placard that says, visit Highlight Your Creativity and press the button. Oh, I've got so many people I can ring up and ask to do that. It's brilliant. Right, next, Shop Quack. This is lovely. I love this one. I just think it's super, super, super cute. One die, 8 die cuts, perfect for Easter. I mean, you could use it over and over and over again. I don't send particularly a lot of Easter cards, but I like to make one for my grandchildren and my son and my daughter-in-law, and this is just perfect for that because they're both a bit arty. Sam has discovered diamond art and she loves it. Matthew's painting his little Warhammer characters, and they both like the garden. So Shop Quack, $4.99 is going to get you that. In fact, I have the perfect scrapbook page for that to go on, because I've got a picture of Matthew who's about 2 and he's sat in a wheelbarrow in the back garden, and my dad's pushing him out in the wheelbarrow like he used to do with me in the same wheelbarrow. Right, shop early next. Now this is cracking. So you're going to get an A5 stamp set. They're a really high grade polymer stamp. I love the fact that you've got the feather in there as well. You've got the Benji Bunny in there. You've got Pip, my favourite Robin that we've ever done. You've got the little Pussy Willow branch in there as well, and the tiny florals, your primroses in there. And then you've got your broken fence. So this is right back at the beginning. And then you've got your bucket. So if you're a colour-innerer and you like the idea of just taking something that's just simply lovely artwork and colouring it in, absolutely you can do that. And we even take the strain away from cutting them out, because we give you the dies to do that as well, which is super cool. So shop early, £10.49. You have a £27.49 saving on that one. Right, next frame. Please have this one. I love it. I know I'm spending your money, aren't I? And I know, but it's just beautiful. I think if you saw this cut out of something like a mirror card, it would look really special. But look at this. So you could have it as a label shape as well. It does not have to be a full frame. But I think with all the stuff that David's been bringing you recently, if you cut this out of a very thin chipboard and use your metal shim and your Pro Cut so it would cut it, I think that would be an absolutely beautiful label shape. And then this one you could use as a ribbon slider if you wanted to. But to get 3 of those that size with a £9 saving, £8.99 shop frame. I love that set. I think that's one of the we love frames, don't we? And even on with the MDF that I'm hoping is going to arrive tomorrow. Just on some of the boxes that I've got for you this time, I think that's going to look really pretty. I think it's going to be really, really pretty. In fact, I might use it if we've still got some left. Might sneak it in because I think it's a really, really pretty die. And don't forget as well, if you are a scan and cut user, you can buy these dies and scan them in if you wanted to. Right, Shop Wild next. £4.49 is going to get you the wildflower sprig with the clover in there. You also get that outline die. So again, you could use it as an aperture. Maybe you just like making small cards and you're going to cut the actual detail out a few times, snip into those flowers, create your decoupage and just have it peeping through the aperture in a small card. I think that would look really, really, really pretty. Shop Wild, £4.49. Right, let's say a few more hellos. Are you all typing Wombat in? I hope you are. Oh, Karen. I'm sorry. Back just checked out, had stuff taken out of a basket before because I didn't check out in time. Oh, you did check out. Good girl. Lesson learnt. Yes, Karen. So, but basically, Karen's gone to a basket before and her product hasn't been there because somebody else has taken it out and checked out first. That's why I keep telling you to check out your baskets. But she didn't this time. She checked out, so she didn't miss out. Well done. Jonathan's with us as well. That's a great, lovely. Karen Halbert. Barbara we've got. Sharon Noble. Karen Halbert, thanks for talking to each other. I love this community that we're building where you're talking amongst yourselves as you're watching us. I think it's great. Stunning, make a jar of love. Oh, that's a nice idea where you put little notes in and they get to pick one out. I think that's really pretty. I did that one year for Alice with, instead of an advent calendar, did a little box and she picked out every day and I did a trip to the cinema or a walk in the park or whatever it was. It was really cute. Right, type in Wombat because you have a chance to win. I'm going to send out this card because I think it's super, super pretty and it's just in time for Easter. So I'll make sure it goes out so it arrives in time for Easter. Isn't that pretty? I think it's really lovely. Yes, thank you to everybody that's joining us. Oh, tomorrow we've got some cracking shows too, so you need to tune in then. 8 o'clock in the morning, I'm launching the next Tattered Lace Archive collection, and we've got a cracking deal on it again. Right, Violet. Love this. I think it's really pretty. You could put, you know, if you got the little hot fix rhinestones, those in the centre of these flowers would look super sweet, or just small gems would look really pretty. It's $3.99. It's Shop Violet. You get the outside and the detail, and again, you can build it up. So you can build up and build up and build up. We've got 4 left. So the next 4 people that want to pay $3.99 for a die, what would the value of that die be normally? $8.99? Becky, that size?
Yeah.
Yeah, $8.99, $3.99 today. Don't miss out on that. There's only 4 left. Next one, exactly the same, $4.99. Don't miss out on this. You've got those beautiful poppies. I mean, I'm not going to lie, I'd buy it for that because I love those wild poppies. They're really blousy, aren't they, and almost see-through. They're just glorious. So if you want that one, you're going to get the outside die, you get the bouquet, and you get the poppies as a swift with the little buds on there as well. I think that's beautiful. I love those poppies. They're really pretty. And again, the artwork is all available for free to download for the original colourway from highlightcrafts.com. Shop free, $4.99. Right, Wanda now. They just make me laugh. We've got one left. Okay, one of these left. If you want it, you're going to have to be quick. Shop Wanda with an A, $6.99. You can see them. And do you know what I've got in my head? They're all off to the local market because it's market day. So they've all got dressed up with the bonnets and they're waddling down the lane and they're all gossiping. They're having a proper gossip as they go along. They are, all three of them. You can just imagine that going on. I love it. I love it when you can tell a story with the die. It's great fun, isn't it? Shop Wonder at $6.99. Now then, think outside the pot. Teapot's always lovely, and I'll tell you why. Card shapes. What a perfect card shape this is. So all you're going to do is take a piece of card and fold it in half. You're then going to take this die and you're going to lay it onto the card so that this part from here up hangs over the edge of that fold. So the spine of your card, that's going to hang over the top so it doesn't cut the whole thing out, and that's how your card's going to fold at the top. You could do it down here and then cut another one and that will cover up that fold. But this is great for card shapes and fabulous for apertures.
Goes well with the Quirky Bird collection for Alice.
Curious one.
Curious one.
Yeah, be nice with the curious one as well. Absolutely. Look at you.
Tea party.
Are you just kind of like building yourself up?
No, I'm pretty good at this.
I'm pretty modest.
You've got to be.
Oh, Andrew, honestly. Love him to bits, really. We just have this banter. He's younger than my son, which is really quite scary. Right, the chorus line next. So you've got the 4 little pup dogs sat there with their backs to you, wondering what on earth's going on. I just think it's a brilliant, and again, chattering away. And this little one in the middle is like, I'm down here, I'm still here. I'm really tiny, but I'm still here. I just think it's super cute. Shop chorus, £5.49. Right, Terence, let me get this card and I can show you what it looks like. It's just his face. Every time it makes me giggle. We've got 9 of them. 9 of Terence. Give Terence a home. Look at him. I love him. I think it just makes me smile. But I do think speech bubbles with these will be absolutely hilarious. So Shop Terence is going to get you that die for £3. And Shop Teresa is going to get you that one for £3. I just think it's absolutely brilliant. That would be a fabulous anniversary card for a couple that have got a good sense of humour, wouldn't it? Hey, maybe Lisa and David, eh? Love that. I think that's great. Absolutely fabulous. Right, next, Shop Sweet is going to get you that sweetie necklace. Yeah, the little one's on here, look. So the little one is just behind here. And then the characters that came with that collection in there. But it's a cracking die, this, and it's big. So if you want something for the kids, I mean, I could make, you've got a card shape right there with the heart. You've got the little necklace that goes around, and then you've got the inside cut. If I made that for Alice, she'd love it. You know, it's for the kids, it's for the teenagers. Anybody that remembers those sweetie necklaces used to wear around your neck, and pull them on elastic and bite one of the sweets off. And by the time you got in the bath at night, you had all these different colours all the way around your neck. Oh dear. Shop Sweet, $7.99. Now then, Tulip. This, I think this artwork is absolutely stunning. It's just the colours that he's got and the gradation of colours. And if just looking at the leaf there, there must be at least 6 or 7 different greens in there. It's extraordinary, and it's a really pretty tulip. Shop Tulip, $3.99 is going to get you that die and the outside edge. I love that. I think that's one of my favourite flowers that we've ever done. It's really pretty. Right, next one is Shop Small. This is your hellebore, the heart, small hammer. We've got one left. Okay, one of this left. Shop Small, $4.99. You're going to get the die itself and the outside edge. And don't forget as well, that artwork. You know, we don't put any price on that artwork.
4 left, sorry.
There's 4 left.
4 left.
Okay, next 4 people are going to get this. I thought you said you were quite good at this.
I'm bad at maths and good at digging myself up.
Yeah, we know that. Right, so you've got your outside and that. And that, if you make and sell for charity and you want Christmas cards, get yourself a little 4x4 square card, cut that out several times, decoupage these 2 flowers up, and maybe that leaf in the middle there. Happy Christmas across the bottom. You could make hundreds of those and sell them in packs of 6 or packs of 10. That's a crack at that. And we do have, I don't know where you'll find them on our website. Might be, I don't know, card blanks that are 4x4 and they've got a slight gold shimmer to them. They're beautiful. They've been quite a lot of shows recently, so keep an eye out for them, because that with a single matte layer, maybe of gold, and then maybe a narrow one of white. So white, gold, white, and that on top with a little sentiment. That's your Christmas cards done for £4.99. If you sold each card for £1, you only need to sell 5 and you made your money back. It's great, isn't it? And that artwork you can print off time and time and time again, which is great. Just when you're printing the artwork, think about what you're printing onto. So we do 2 different card weights for die cutters. We do the premium pure print, which is really, the fibres are so tiny that when the colour's dropped onto them, it keeps its clarity of colour. It holds that intensity because it doesn't bleed anywhere, it doesn't spread anywhere. And then we do the regular pure print. Now, premium pure print, die cutting only, please don't put it on your scan and cut mat, because the fibres are so tiny, it almost grips to the mat more. It's got a more dense surface area and it grips and you won't get it off. So shop small, that one I think is going to be cracking for your Christmas cards. We've got 2 left now. Just small, that's all they need to be, isn't it? Just small ones. Absolutely fabulous.
If
that.
they type in cards and envelopes on
Yes.
the website, they'll find them on the
Okay,
search.
if you type in cards and envelopes on our website, you'll find them. They're lovely and it's a really nice quality card. I want to say it's 300 GSM and the envelopes are 100, 180. Can you check? Yeah. Thanks.
Keep talking though, 'cause it could take a minute.
This is what you call filling in, Andrew. Right, next, Ribbit. I love him. It just makes me smile. It reminds me of the book Wind in the Willows, and it's not, but it just reminds me of that. And I love the way that the fish is smiling in the bucket because he knows he's going to get thrown back. It's just fun, isn't it? Look at his feet. And he's fishing, look, with like a willow branch. I think that's absolutely hilarious. Shot Ribbit, £4.49. My Uncle Peter will be getting a card with that on. He's obsessed with fishing. Cosmos next. Now this is your split unity die, so it's your over the edge. So you've got the main flower itself and then the outline die. We've got 4 of these left. Are you sure?
Yep.
Okay, got 4 of these left. And they're split here, so you can create them over the edge, which is super cool. It's a beautiful flower, the Cosmos. The artwork does come in lots of different colours, but the original will be free for you, which is fab. And the Cosmos, I mean, they're just so pretty, aren't they? Where is it? Here. There we go. Look how lovely that looks. And all the different colours that we've got in there. It's really sweet, isn't it? I like a Cosmos. They're very delicate, very pretty flowers. Right.
100 GSM.
100 GSM for your envelopes.
Yeah.
But 300 for the card, right?
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
link it into the...
Put it in the, he'll put it in the comments for you because that will be perfect, as will the tulip. Anything that's got that creamy, warm base will work brilliant with that. Right, Rain. Shot Rain. Gone. Right, okay, fair enough. Right, now then, Shed. This is brilliant. So, Shop Tree is going to get you all of these dies and a class, a 1 hour and 15-minute class with Stephanie teaching you how to get the most out of it. We've got 6 of these left. If you want it, this for me is the bargain of the day. Shop Tree plus the class, £9.99. You've got a £30 saving on that. That's extraordinary value for money. Turn it into a cottage, turn it into a shed, turn it into a little beach hut if you wanted to. You've got your rope ladders, you've got your branches, you've got your reel of rope, all of that. Absolutely fabulous. Shop Tree, £9.99 with a class with Stephanie for 1 hour and 15 minutes. I'll tell you what, that's a bargain and a half. Honestly, don't miss out on that one. That's really, really cool. And you can do...
Sorry.
Go on.
What do you reckon an hour with Stephanie would cost? If we sold an hour class with just Stephanie,
Face to face.
face to face,
ones are about...
I'm going to say probably the best part of £20 an hour. Absolutely.
you can't stop and rewind that.
No, you can't. You can't stop and rewind it. Absolutely not. It is, honestly, that's just amazing value for money. And I love the fact that you can change it. You know, you can make it into a tree house, you can make it into a shed, you can make it into a little cabin. It's just fun. It's really, really fun. And that class is invaluable because you can get these and then you're like, yeah, but what do I do with it? Takes it all away. 5 of these left now. Don't miss out on that. That is incredible value for money. And then Milo and Bean. Look at these two. Aren't they the cutest little things? Look at the size of his paws compared to that. This will be a brilliant Father's Day card. You need to buy this so that Sophie can send you a Father's Day card, Andrew. Isn't that just the cutest thing ever? I could send that. In fact, Alice could make a card with that and send it to Grandad, because that's the relationship they have as well. Shop Milo, £4.49. Right then, let's see what you're up to today. Oh, you're all doing shopping, Terence and Teresa, aren't you? You liking that? Teapot's great for Alice in Wonderland. Yep, perfect. Let's have a look, see who's around, who's knocking about. Got Karen. Oh, Karen's having a clear out. She's putting bubble wrap in the bin. You've got to jump on it first, Karen, though, right? You've got to jump up and down on bubble wrap.
Oh, yeah.
Right? What were you wearing?
I thought you meant cardboard. I thought you were going to talk about cardboard. It's because she's been talking about she wants to bring back the boxes. I was got confused, don't worry. Oh, I've just crooked my neck.
You're on a swivel chair. Have you cricked your neck? Ow. Ow. Oh, gosh. Yeah, Karen's saying, when I come to festival, shall I bring all the packing supplies back? I have boxes and boxes full of peanuts and bubble wrap. Yeah, absolutely, Karen. If you want to bring it back, let's recycle it without a shadow of a doubt. Yep, definitely. Oh, gosh. Sharon Noble, anyone wanting to come and help me redesign my craft room? Have an empty boot too. I need to de-stash, Sharon. I remember a friend of mine, Anne, was moving to Australia and she could not throw stuff out. She was umming and ahhing. It took her 8 weeks to get round to sorting it out. And a week before they were ready to pack everything up, to move, to emigrate to Australia, she rang me up. She went, I need your help. I went, right, what do you need? She said, I need you to come round and help me sort my craft room out. Well, she's got this massive skip on the drive. So we bring all this stuff downstairs. And the skip's there, front door's there, skip's there. And I went, right, 3, 2, too late, skip. 3, 2, no, skip. She couldn't keep up. I was that fast, she couldn't keep up. She's like, stop, you're throwing all my stuff away. I went, listen, you need to clear out. So Sharon, having a clear out, my goodness me, you're going to need a lot of... That's a lot of sorting out, Sharon, because I've seen your craft room and it's floor to ceiling. So good luck with that. I'd come and help you, but you live a little bit too far away, I'm afraid. Go on. Go on.
Wanda and Violet.
Wanda and Violet, good shout. Those two are lovely. I love those geese. They're just hilarious. Right, they can go under the counter then with the rest. So yes, Sharon, good luck with that. We were just talking to Diane about that. Every time I clean up my craft room, you start with one bit, don't you? And then you're like, oh, I'll just do the next bit. And then it becomes chaos. And I walk around my house like it's an obstacle course for about a week, climbing over boxes. And Bo comes running in the front room to see me and he goes, nope. Turns around and walks off again because he can't get through the room. But yeah, I feel your pain there. Feel your pain, Sharon. That's going to be a big, big job. What have we got coming up next? Is it Stephanie?
Yeah.
Stephanie's doing Painting Perfection next. Very nice. And she's got the canvases on from the other day that we did in the morning. She's going to show you how to do those as well. So we've got a lovely 1 o'clock. And then at 6 o'clock tonight, it's either me or Amanda, hasn't been decided yet, doing another outrageous outlet show. So there'll be more goodies different to this, more goodies for you to pick up tonight as well. And also don't forget to spread the word for us, please. So we're here Monday to Friday 8 till 2. I don't know to think then. And then Monday to Thursday 6 till 7, and Saturday morning 8, 9 and 10. You know those things that David's doing on Saturday?
Yeah.
Are they new?
Yes.
So fingers crossed Saturday morning, we've got new MDF if it arrives in time. I really hope it arrives in time. And new cadence. Go on then, pick a winner.
I'm picking a winner.
Pick a winner, Andrew. Pick a winner. Oh yes, Pam Bud says, drop off the bubble wrap to a charity shop. We always need it for items we sell. Perfect. There you go, Karen. You can take it to the charity shop. That's great.
Susan.
Just Susan.
Susan, I don't want to pronounce her second name wrong.
Okay, just Susan.
So just
Susan, I'm going to send you this Easter card out. How about that? Isn't that pretty? Thank you, everybody, for joining me. Stay tuned because you've got Stephanie for an hour next. I'm going to go and get ready for Tattered Lace tomorrow, and then I will see you maybe 6 o'clock tonight, and if not, 8 o'clock in the morning, bright and early. Don't miss out because we've got a cracking deal on it for you as well. Thank you for your company. Have a lovely afternoon, and I'll see you soon. Bye.